Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday, the 26th of February. Here we are, the last Wednesday of February. How are you? And you, but most importantly, you. Yes, you tonight. Tell me about it. Tell me what you are grateful for tonight. That is what I want to know. That is what I want to know as we get started here tonight. Hey, Carrie, how are you? Great to have you here live. How are things in Florida? Hope all is well in Florida. Hey, Lou in Iowa on the horn tonight. Hope all is well there. It was warm here today. I realized it got warm enough that I had to open the windows in the office tonight or this afternoon. I'm not saying the rest of the house would say it's hot, but it got warm up here. I think it's still. I just checked the thermostat before I came in, and it's still the interior thermostat still said 70, which is warmer than I normally keep it. Warm in Florida. Hopefully that was good for shopping. You got those vacationers, those people, those snowbirds down there still. I hope the register is ringing, ringing, ringing. I do, I do. That is what I hope for you. But I do like nice weather. I like where this is headed. I like where the direction we are going in. How's that? Because we're headed towards brighter days, you know. Ooh, a great February. I love hearing that. We are headed towards spring. We're headed towards brighter days. Luna and I, went on a big walk today, and she is enjoying the nicer weather. A lot of snow melt today. A lot of snow melt. We still have plenty, but a lot of snow melt today. All righty, let's get going with our unique daily quotes. Our unique daily quotes. Let's get out there. Self-discipline is a form of freedom, freedom from laziness and lethargy, freedom from the expectations and demands of others, freedom from weakness and fear of doubt. Self-discipline. Yeah, that can be hard some days, but self-discipline is there. So it definitely is there for us. I wanted to talk about a few things tonight, or a couple things, anyways. We'll see. We'll see where we go here tonight. Because well, I had a lot of politics stuff today. So I had a meeting with our friends at the National Retail Federation today. So dealing with a lot of the stuff that's happening in DC and how all that is affecting retailers and resale stores alike. But who do you call it? ThredUp was talking this week, and ThredUp was talking about tariffs, and tariffs, are expected, in some form or fashion. And if you don't have a wildly diverse supply chain, it's going to be an issue. So things that are made in Canada, Mexico are going to be an issue. But one of the biggest is going to be apparel, okay, because that is the supply chain for a lot of things is a little bit here, a little bit there. So different pieces getting hit by tariffs isn't going to affect the whole as much. Whereas clothing is, going to get hit. It's actually expected that clothing is going to have a net across all the inputs that go into a piece of clothing, about a 10% lift in prices, based on as best as anybody can figure out what's going to happen with the tariffs. And the head of ThredUp, hey April, how are you tonight? Great to have you here live. What ThredUp said they expect to be the beneficiary of tariffs. Okay, as people both seek out affordability, quality and affordability, ThreadUp expects to be the beneficiary of tariffs. And, tariffs are going to take a lot of forms, and resale stores really can be partially the beneficiary of it. And I say partially because, I've stayed sort of quiet on the national level with it, with the various advocacy that I do, because I know we can benefit from it. But we don't benefit totally because all of the expenses for running your store go up with tariffs. Okay. The tags you buy, any supplies you buy, anything you buy, and the wages for your employees, okay, will go up. So your wages will go up because the things they're buying are going to go up. So there tends to be the potential for this broad impact, but it is good if it makes people aware of resale. So if it broadens people's look at resale, that is a good thing. And for as much as the big guys like ThreadUp sell, they really have a hard time still with profitability, and they have a hard time with profitability because they do not, their words, not mine, well, I'm repeating it, don't have brick and mortar stores. Okay, they aren't connected. Their consumers aren't connected to them. There isn't a connection that they actually make with their consumer. Okay, their connection is transactional. Okay, and transactional is I give you money. Okay, you give me something for it. Okay, and if you're not giving me a good enough deal next time, well, then I'm not going to buy from you. Okay, and that's it in a nutshell. Very transactional. Where you in brick and mortar, what brick and mortar allows you to do is build community. It actually allows you to build a connection beyond the sale. You are more than the item, the shirt, the desk, the couch that they're buying from you. You are more than all of that. And it is something that all the big guys, the RealReal, ThreadUp, Posh, all of them have talked about for a long time, is that there isn't that connection. And that is so that gives us an area to win. Okay, that gives your store an area to really take a big opportunity. It's also an opportunity now. Now is the time. I mean, needless to say, the clock is ticking, ticking, ticking. Okay, and those of you know that movie reference. Your store's biological clock is ticking, ticking, ticking. Okay, and what I mean by that is now is the time to prep for spring. Now is the time to prep for transition. Now is the time to get all your spring cleaning done. Basically, between now and St. Patrick's Day, if you haven't done it, you need to be doing it. It's time to clean out the cobwebs in the store, refresh anything. This is the time to do it if you haven't already done it. And it's time to get all the spring looks, if you're decor, the spring fashion out and available for your customers. Okay, because you have to meet your customers where they are. You have to meet them and be there for them. So now is the time. And I know some areas of the country, it's freezing cold and they have snow, but it's still time. It is time to get that out there. It is time to be doing it. Okay. These are the moments. This is the moment where you can make a difference. This is a moment where you've got this period of time, this window, okay, to come out of the February doldrums, the dark days of winter. I mean, we're only a couple weeks away from springing ahead. Okay, can you believe that? When I say that, we're only a couple of weeks from springing ahead with the clocks. I mean, Yeah, bring it on. I mean, I hate the whole changing of time. I mean, it screws me up. Don't get me wrong, it screws me up. But we're only a couple weeks away from that. And so now is the time to be refreshing your stores, refreshing your displays, refreshing what is out, and be ready to take care of your spring shoppers because they want spring. They're done with winter. Okay, if you have not had your winter clearance sale, you need to be having it yesterday and moving it along fast. That means discounting it at an even higher rate. This isn't a time to start at 20% off. Okay. This is 50 and up because winter is over. And it's even though winter is not over for some, uh, uh, on the calendar for some time, it is over in shoppers' minds. It is over in shoppers' minds. I mean, go back in time and people were shopping for it in August. Okay. People were shopping for it in September. And, now fast forward, you're about to be March 1st. Okay. And it is time to march forward and get that stuff out of there because that is stale stuff sitting in your store. You wouldn't leave a moldy sandwich out in the back of your store. This stuff should not be in the back of your store either. So I'm telling you to clean it out, move it out, and let's make it happen. Okay. Let's make it happen with all of that because we want to keep it moving. You want to that's what keeps your best shoppers coming back. Your best shoppers don't come in for the sales. Those are the ones that think that make you think they're your best shoppers, okay? Because they tend to talk more. Okay, your best shoppers are the ones that pay full price for things. And that's actually part of what we're going to be analyzing a little bit in the AI seminar we're doing next week. When we're talking about AI made simple, we're going to be using AI to analyze your promotions and show you how to take the data from your system and turbocharge it to analyze it for resale and actually make decisions based on it. It's actually super cool. Angie and I have been working on our resale interfaces and terminology for it, and we are so excited about it. I was analyzing some data tonight with it, and it was just like, mind blown. Some of what it can take and do. Where you used to have to be an Excel expert and a SQL expert and all these things, and all you would really look at is, did I do more dollars this year than last year? So we are really excited to be analyzing that with you next week. We're going to be doing social media, we're going to be doing promotions, and we're going to be doing hiring next week. And we are really excited about all of that. I honestly can't wait. I'm tired right now because we've been working so hard on this. I'm honestly tired. Angie was like, when I talked to her a while ago, she was like, "Oh, I'm so tired." But we're tired and excited at the same time, honestly, and it is so exciting with that. And if you haven't signed up and you're like, because I can't be there that afternoon, or I can only be there one afternoon, don't worry. All of it is being recorded. You get all the recordings with it in addition to all the tools we're giving. So super exciting with that. But this will help you keep your clean out your store and keep you focused. I'm excited to see this come to fruition and see you implement it. And there's still time to sign up at nextlevelresale.com. Nextlevelresale.com has all the information right at the top for AI Made Simple virtual workshop. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere, which is awesome. But get that spring merchandise out, okay? You need to do that. I want you to, if you haven't done it already, okay, for your spring challenge, you need to look at, because we're here at the end of February, you need to look at your incoming inventory for January and February. You need to look at your incoming inventory for January and February for this year versus last year and see how many units you've received and how many dollars you've received and see if you are on track this year. Resale is a quarterly business, and so that's 2/3 of the quarter here with January and February, and it can have some real serious seasonal variations with that. So, it all sorts itself out over the quarter, but I want you to nail it. I want you to nail the first quarter, and there is still time, but really getting a handle on that inventory and getting it received is the best medicine to making that happen. So let's work on that. Let's work on that and grow that forward. You know what else you can grow forward? You can grow forward by taking this video and everything we talk about, and we send it over to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store, where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yeah, ring the bell, ring it so you can always know when we drop new content. You can also share it with everybody you know in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, because we like to help everybody run a better business. I am here every Sunday and Wednesday at More 8th and Ish, but if you have a question in between, just email me. Neil, Neil at nextlevelresale.com, Neil at nextlevelresale.com. We start the program every night with our unique daily quotes. Tonight we started, I read you the first one. Our ending one is, the pain of discipline is nothing like the pain of disappointment. Ooh, I like that. The pain of discipline is nothing like the pain of disappointment. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party, a wedding, a bar mitzvah, a AI made simple virtual workshop, March 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Do not miss it. All the information at nextlevelresale.com. It will be a party. But until then, and until Sunday, More 8th and Itch. More 8th and Ish. It'll be March then. Can you believe it? It'll be March. Know that you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you on Sunday.